Yo, what's up, everyone? This is Matt Kowalis from Detroit Sports Bettors coming at you with another DraftKings Sportsbook YouTube series. Okay, today we're going to be covering the NBA playoffs, which is what we've been covering the whole time. And we will be looking at the LA Clippers going to Phoenix to face the Suns. Okay, the Suns are looking to close out today. And personally, I think they're going to do so. And if you are a new person to gambling, a new person to DraftKings Sportsbook, if you download DraftKings Sportsbook today and put in the code DSB, you can bet $1 and win $100 if you pick the correct team. Like tonight, I think Suns are closing out. The spread is minus 5.5. Download that Sportsbook, put $1 down on the Phoenix Suns and win $100 going forward. Okay, so again, if you have not done that, put in that code DSB and win some money on the Phoenix Suns tonight. All right, I can't really recall what I did last time. I know it wasn't great because now my record is 62-43. So I've definitely been skidding. At one point, I was about 67%. Now I'm about 59, 58%. So yes, I have definitely been skidding a little bit. It happens. You know, you can only run hot for so long. And now we only have two teams left. So there's only two games for me to choose from, one game each day. If I'm a little off, then the whole thing is going to fall apart. Earlier in the season or even in the playoffs, at least I have other games to bounce off of or kind of to save me. Now, if it's a bad game, it's a bad game, and that's how it goes. You know, but hey, it is. We still have a winning record. It's a good bounce back spot. I'm pretty confident about this one. I predicted this series, Phoenix Suns 4-1. I predicted the other series, Milwaukee Bucks 4-2. So we'll see. So far, so good. I'm a little nervous about Atlanta now maybe being able to take one game, but you never know. Trae Young is Trae Young. Looks like they just ran out of gas last night. They really need Bogdanovic. He's just missing a lot of shots. They need his three-pointer, and man, he's just not playing good basketball. He looked healthier. He's getting his volume, and I would assume one of these games he's going to get 15 points. If he gets 15 points, I think Atlanta can win, and I think they can get one more game. But I still think the Bucks will be taking this 4-2. But for tonight, I got Phoenix closing out, and that spread is minus 5.5 for the Suns, and I am going Suns minus 5.5 at minus 108 on DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm doing that because if you watch the end of last game, Paul George just looked tired. Reggie Jackson just looked tired. The Clippers just in general looked tired. You got to remember, this is a team that had come back from 2-0 twice. They took both series to 7-1. That's just a lot of effort to give out, especially when the Suns have played shorter series. You know, they swept Denver last time. And they're the fresher team, you know. Chris Paul did not play that good last game. Devin Booker did not play that good last game. You know, and I don't expect that to happen again. I expect the Suns to close out, and I think they do it pretty, I don't want to say easily, but I think it's another low-scoring game. I think it's defensive intensity, and I think that the Suns just are able to score more than the Clippers. Obviously, that's how you win. But I think they just have more players. They're more fresh. I think that's how they get it done. And I like the under 214 as well. So I like the Suns minus 5.5, the under 214. That last game went so far under. It was insane. And honestly, because of that, I'm away from point props today. I don't feel that comfortable taking a lot of the point props. I don't know how far under this game is going to go. This series has been tough to predict in terms of point props because it's been going so far under. If it goes that far under, point props aren't going to hit. That's just how it goes, you know? So today I kind of pivoted to something a little different. I like Devin Booker over 1.5 threes. That is minus 162 on DraftKings Sportsbook. I get it, not the best odds, but I'm trying to give you guys something. Then Mikal Bridges over 1.5 threes at minus 127 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Both those guys, they haven't hit that in a couple games, and I think this is a closeout game. They're going to be at home. You know, Phoenix going to the championship. The crowd's going to be going crazy. I think the players are going to have some extra energy. I think both these guys will hit that pretty easily. I think both of them to hit 2 threes, that could happen in the first quarter. So I feel pretty good about that one. And then last one to close it out, we were getting this one at like plus 170 in the beginning of the series. And now it's again DeAndre Ayton, double and the win. That is plus 100 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Even money. This should happen absolutely no problem. I think the Suns win this pretty easily. You know, going to the potential to go to the NBA championship. They're at home. The crowd is going to feel that. They're going to have that extra energy. They didn't play that well last game, and they still won. I think that's a pretty good bet. I think that's a pretty good bet. I think that's a pretty easy bet. So yeah, those are mine for today. This is a shorter video. Try to so it's a one game. But what I'm going to start doing with these as NBA wears on, because we're close to being done. So we're going to do an NFL special where we're going to cover props on DraftKings Sportsbook, and we're going to break them up a little bit each time. So I'm going to do like some MVP odds. I'm going to do some offensive player of the year. I'm going to go over some team odds where we'll go over divisions, and I'll say who I think is going to win the division in comparison to the odds and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep pushing these out. I always want to get you guys content. And man, like I've told you guys, the NFL is my special. I'm very, very good at NFL futures. You know, I love calling those. So yeah, I'm going to continue to get those out. I've been definitely looking over those. And I also want to do an NBA draft one where I'll probably give you guys at least the top 5, top 10 picks. And one thing right now that is a great bet, I think, for the NBA draft on DraftKings Sportsbook, over under 2.5 foreign players to be drafted in the top 10, which means like they have to be drafted in a outside the United States league, not just like Franz, or no, he was in the United States. I don't know. Like say someone from out of the country is playing in college, that's an American player. If he's from outside the United States playing in a different league, a foreign league, and he's drafted, that counts as that. So it's over under 2.5 foreign players. And the under 2.5 is plus 130. And they're lucky if 2 players are going to get drafted in the top 10. I think 2 players will be drafted in the top 10, but I don't see 3. I really, really don't see 3. So I almost think that's a free bet. That's plus 130 on DraftKings Sportsbook. I already put my bet in because I just thought it was free, and I expect that to change. The American players in this draft are just better right now. And the top 6 are guaranteed all American players. So that's saying that there's 4 more picks and 3 of them have to be foreign. I find that doubtful. So that's a free one if you want that. I think that's an easy hit. I don't see 3 foreign players getting drafted in the top 10. But so that is today's picks. Going over that one more time, I got the Suns minus 5.5. The under 214. Devin Booker over 1.5 threes. Mikal Bridges over 1.5 threes. And DeAndre Ayton, the dub and the win at plus 100. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. As always, let's get some goddamn bounce backs going. It's been a rough stretch for your boy. But as always, like, comment, recommend us, greatly appreciated. And again, if you have not signed up for DraftKings Sportsbook, use that code DSB. Bet $1 on the winning team. Take the Suns, and you'll win $100. So as always, guys, I am Matt Kowalis from Detroit Sports Bettors. Thank you for tuning in. We'll have another video out tomorrow. All right, guys, I am out. Have a good one.